I'm walking away with one thing, and you probably know what that is. If you don't, let me show you. Scotch drinkers, they have a $2,749 bottle of 25-year-old scotch. That is a conversation piece right there. Welcome back to a little old fashioned. I'm at West Meade Wine and Liquor here in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, I've never been in this store before, so let's go in and let's see if we can find some good bottles, you know, at some great prices. Let's go. West Meade Wine and Liquor. It looks like a pretty cool store. Never been in before, so let's go in. And offhand, I see that they do have a humidor. Eventually, I'm going to get into cigars, but let's go in and let's see what they have in here for all the cigar smokers. Really quickly. So all you cigar smokers that watched my channel A Little Old Fashioned, let me know, what cigar do you smoke? Now, the last one I did have was a Java. I tend to lean toward the Drew Estate cigars, so let me know, which ones do you smoke? I like the sweeter cigars. But this is their humidor. But we didn't come to this store to talk about cigars. We are going to talk about bourbon. So let's leave here and go down the bourbon aisle. We have High West. The High West Cask Collection, $67. That's not a bad price. Garrison Brothers, $79. We have the Burrow Dovetail, $88. Seagrass, $88. 1792 small batch, $29. It's not a bad buy. 1792 small batch, the big bottle, $49. That's definitely not a bad buy. If I drunk 1792 small batch, I would definitely pick up the $49 bottle. We have the Penelope Rosé Cask Strength. I really didn't like that particular bottle because it gave me like a floral taste, which I didn't like. But they have the straight bourbon for $28, Architect $49, Barrel Strength, and the Toasted for $49. $49 for a Toasted. That's not a bad price. 100 proof bottle, you really can't beat that one. That's one of my favorite bottles, people. $49, not a bad price. We have the Jefferson's, $29. And moving on, we have Angel's Envy, Triple Oak, $69. Bardstown. The Bardstown Weeded is going to be $47. That is a very good price. I don't think I've seen it that cheap. So they do have some great prices here. I'm glad I stopped by. Forbidden and Old Forester. Really can't go wrong with Old Forester, but we have the Whistle Pig, aged 6 years, $45. Whistle Pig, 10-year, $79, and a 12-year is going to be $129. Whistle Pig Liquid Death, $79. Elijah Craig, we have a sale here, $57. We have the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. It's going to be batch number A125 for $79, and the Toasted Barrel for $59. Sagamore Rye, $56. Russell Reserve Single Barrel Rye, $66. And we have the 10-year, which is going to be $46. Not a bad price. The Rare Breed, the Rye, that is very, very good. The Rare Breed Barrel Proof, $49. That's not a bad price. The Wild Turkey 8-year, $49. Not a bad price. Wow. Okay. I'm glad that I stopped by. But let's go down and see if we can find something special here. The Redwood Empire. And we have Heaven's Door and a Holiday Soft Red Wheat for $56. So this is what we came here to talk about, some allocated bottles. We have a rare character, limited release, $1.99. I don't think I've seen this one yet. We have the E.H. Taylor small batch and barrel cut, or barrel proof, sorry about that, uncut, unfiltered. A old Rip Van Winkle, $6.99, 107 proof. And they have some box. So they're going to box it up for you. And I don't know what's in there. I think that's going to be a rare character in the E.H. Taylor small batch gift set. And we have a Weller Special Reserve. And we have a scotch in there for $99. The Whistle Pig Boss Hog. Eventually, I'm going to get one on my shelf, but $6.99, I'm going to have to make a little bit more money. We have a Four Roses, a Willet, and Knob Creek 12, a Knob Creek 21, $3.99, a Thomas Handy Sazerac Rye, $5.49. We have a Parker's, $3.99, a Midwinter's Night, $1.99. Weller 12-year and CYPB. The 12 years is going to be $1.99 in CYPB, which I do not have, for $4.49. Elijah Craig and the Stag. This Stag is going to be 25A, $2.49. You don't have to say it because I'm thinking it. Single World, $65. We have an Old Fitzgerald, 7-year-old, $89. We have a Penelope Benicia, $94. The Cigar series and the Old Carter, $1.99. One of the best ryes out there for old fashioned, the Blue Note Honey Rock Cask, $64. And the Honey Bourbon is going to be $59. But this is their allocation section right here. They do have a beer cooler. Now, you know that I went to Odin's beer cooler and I found Dragon's Milk, and looking through the door without going in, guess what I see? Dragon's Milk. So let's go in and let's see if their cooler is cold and see what other dark beer they have in here. Let's go. It's cool, but it's not as cold as the one is Odin's, but it's cool in here. And they do have Dragon's Milk for $16. And you know I have to pick one up because I can't get it in Jackson, but I can get it in Henderson, which is about 15 minutes away. But since I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee, I'm definitely going to pick up some Dragon's Milk because mine is all gone. So this is definitely coming home with me today. You should know that if you've been watching my channel. I don't know anything about this milk stout, pecan, and I had the bourbon barrel beer. I really didn't go for that one, but let me know in the comments below if you see some beer here, the darker the better. Put it down in the comments below, but I'm going to get out of here because it's getting cooler and cooler and cooler. Let's go. Coming behind the counter, we have scotch back here, and I usually only talk about bourbon, but this tequila right here, a lot of people are looking for. So I'm just going to put it on my channel because they say they can't find this particular tequila in their area, but they do have it at this store. And scotch drinkers, they have a $2,749 bottle of 25-year-old scotch. Let me know in the comments below if you are a scotch drinker and if you have this particular bottle. It's pretty cool to see though. It really is. I'm leaving West Meade liquor store, and let me tell you, I'm always excited to leave a liquor store, but this one was different. Why? Because they have a great staff. I love the staff in here. I probably could spend all day long just talking to the people. Not only they have a great staff, they have a pretty decent selection. You saw it. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I walk away with something in every store that I go into, and guess what? Today's not the exception. I'm walking away with one thing, and you probably know what that is. If you don't, let me show you. Dragon's milk. Yeah, Dragon's milk, because I love a good dark beer and I can't get it in Jackson, Tennessee. Let me know in the comments below if you like Dragon's milk too. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button because I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next hunt. Let's go.